Man, I really wish I had enough money to start investing. What do you mean? Don't you need like a lot of money to buy stocks and stuff? That's like a rich man's game. Whoa, hang on a second. You think you have to have a lot of money to start investing? That's not right. Okay, well, how do I do it? Do you have any cash? Yeah, I mean, I've got like 10 bucks, I think. This is all it takes to get started. Anyone can open a brokerage account and start investing. And even if you only have 10 bucks now, next week you might have another 10 bucks. Let's start with this. Why do you want to invest? I don't know. I never really thought about it. I just want to be able to retire one day. Okay, long term. Got it. That's easy peasy. Once you've got an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses, you could open up a retirement account, maybe a 401k through work or an IRA, or you could open up a regular old brokerage account. Once you've opened an account, you've got to choose what you want to invest in. I will say, some investments, like mutual funds, may require a minimum investment. Aha, see, I knew it. You do have to be rich to start investing. Not quite. Only some investments have minimums, and there are plenty of other investment choices you could choose from. Plus, some firms offer fractional shares. Fractional what now? Fractional shares. This basically means even if a company's stock is trading at $100 a share, you could buy a tenth of a share for that 10 bucks. That may open you up to the same kinds of gains and losses that the company may experience in the market. Plus, if you don't want to pick stocks on your own, you could look at ETFs or mutual funds, which allow you to invest in baskets of lots of stocks instead of just one. Kind of like buying prepped boxes instead of individual ingredients when you're thinking about making dinner. Either way, getting started is the most important thing. If you had invested $10 a week for 35 years with a 9% annualized return, that's roughly the S&P 500 return since 1976, it would be worth more than $100 grand. Now, obviously you won't be able to retire with that, but my point is how simple it can be to just get started. I don't know, I want to give it a shot, but I'm worried it's not going to work out. That's fair. Investing does have risk, and it's good to think about that. But giving yourself time to weather the storm, knowing the basics of investing, and understanding your own appetite for how much risk you want to take on is a good place to start.